Hello, my name is Michael Unger. I'm the Associate Artistic Director here at the York Theatre, and we're here to talk about the NEO concert on Monday, June 15th at 7:30 p.m., where we celebrate new, emerging, and outstanding musical theatre writers. And we have two of our five writers here with us today, Michael Jackson and Christy Bauer. And we're going to talk a little bit about the concert and what it means to them to be part of this evening. We are excited to introduce our audiences to their work, and obviously you want to get your work heard by New York audiences, right?
Amen.
Absolutely.
So tell us what it's like to be chosen for this concert. What does that mean to you as a young writer?
It's really, really exciting because it's often, being like a new writer, it's often hard to sort of like get your work up anywhere because you have to spend so much of your time organizing all the details. So it's nice to be able to walk into a built-in infrastructure where there's support behind you and you can sort of just worry more about the actual work itself.
Okay.
And not just the infrastructure and the resources, which are invaluable, but also a built-in audience is huge, because sometimes audiences don't know how to find us. I mean, the internet has been really helpful as far as that goes in terms of YouTube and things like that, but often they're finding cabaret material and not things from musical theater. So to be in a space that's celebrating specifically musical theater for someone who writes more to that end of the spectrum than to the sort of self-contained cabaret material is incredible.
Good. So the York is known for rediscovering old works in their Mufti series, but also we are one of very few theaters that develop both ends of the spectrum. And are there many programs out there that support new writers like this?
I mean, there are, but not quite as comprehensively as what we sort of have here. It's like a year-long process, which is a really amazing opportunity.
To have not only the NEO concert, but also the mentorship from both a writing and a producing standpoint, and then the development of reading, it is incredibly helpful.
Let's talk about your mentors. Who's the mentor that you picked for this evening?
The mentor I selected was Kirsten Childs, who wrote The Bubbly Black Girl Sheds Her Chameleon Skin, Miracle Brothers, Bunked Up Fairy Tales, among others. She was someone who I met while I was a student at NYU.
And who's your mentor?
My mentor is LaChiusa, who was also a teacher of mine at NYU, and my favorite teacher at NYU. So he's someone who was incredibly uncompromising with his feedback, but in the best possible way.
In addition to these two fine, new, emerging, outstanding writers, we have two other teams, Ben Velez and Katie Hathaway. Their mentor is Tom Kitt, and Anne-Marie Milazzo, and her mentor is Stephen Schwartz. If you enjoy musical theater, you have to support programs like this, and you have to support writers like this, because we would have no musical theater without this kind of support and these kinds of writers. The concert is Monday, June 15th, 7:30 p.m. at the York Theatre. There's a champagne and dessert reception to follow. It's going to be a great evening, casual. We have phenomenal performers interpreting their material, and in some cases, some of the authors are singing their own material. And it's going to be a great night. I can't wait for it. So hope you'll join us.